Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're doing another Vintage Masters Swiss draft. Got Tradewind Rider, who is rare. He's pretty good. Him to Turak, very good card. Arrogant Worm, very strong. Tyrant's Choice is cool for the burn-ish deck. I actually do like that. Get as many Tyrant's Choice and Chain Lightnings as you can, but if you get cut on either of them, it can be pretty bad. Kind of feeling the Arrogant Worm, but I actually don't like green all that much in this format. Tyrant's Choice is kind of an unexciting first pick, just because it's life loss. I guess we can go with the Arrogant Worm. I think it's the best card in here. Him to Turek is very good too, but I don't know. It's good. It's just I'm not really into it in this format. Alright, well we can continue down our madness strategy. Take the Root Walla. He's very good. There's also Kindle in here. A little Carnophage. A little Phyrexian Defiler. There's some decent stuff in here, definitely. We're just going to slam the Root Walla. Go a little bit deeper. Madness. Foil Kindle is cool. Yeah. Let's see if we can't make a Madness deck of some sort. Okay, well, Aqua Amoeba works well with your little Madness strategy. There's also Simian Grunts, which is pretty good. Counterspell is cool. Guy's Embrace. I think we're more likely to table the Aqua Amoeba, so I might want something like Guy's Embrace, which just turns everything into a monster and then makes it regenerate. So I think I'm going to take the Guy's Embrace. It's a pretty awesome aura. Okay, next we've got another Aqua Amoeba. We also have Obsessive Search, but it's a little bit more for the Storm deck, I think. Sky Shroud Forest helps us move into the blue territory. We also have Owl Familiar, which I'd say is probably even a better enabler than Aqua Amoeba. Aqua Amoeba blocks better, but Owl Familiar actually nets you a card if you have Madness spells. But then again, you have to have the mana to cast it right as you play Owl Familiar, where Aqua Amoeba kind of lets you do it whenever you want. So I do see the difference in value there. Desert Twister is pretty cool too. It's expensive, but nuke anything is pretty good. I think I'll go with the Twister. I could still end up in a second color. I haven't even gotten a chance to play with this yet, so I want to do it. Alright, Croson Varine is good. There's a Phidian here, which I like a lot, but I think we might take the Nature's Lore as well. We can get some ramp going. I mean, I think if we're going to focus on Madness, maybe ramp's not the way to go. Maybe let's just really solidify this green idea for now. Pick up all the green playables, cut as much green as we can. If we take the Varine, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with Croson Varine. It eats dudes or trades when you want it to. The only place where it kind of sucks maybe against goblins. It's just a little bit too slow. But we'll still take it. I like cutting all this green. Circular Logic does have Madness. I think I'm just feeling the Elephant Guide though. Card's a monster. Killer Whale in here as well. Putrid Imp, good for the Madness as well. Jungle Worm's actually fine. I've played that a few times. But yeah, I guess we'll just take a Elephant Guide, continue to cut green. Okay, Gush. That's pretty good. Draw some cards. Jungle Worm, another fatty. Krovikan Sorcerer. I mean, does work with works with Madness. I think Gush is probably a better card, though. I mean, I know it's a better card. I just don't think it's necessarily better for our deck, but you usually see about 1,000 Krovikan Sorcerers. I could take the Jungle Worm. I mean, it's a fatty. I guess we'll take the Jungle Worm. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a good card. I mean, it's better if I've got... It's going to be better with, like, Gaia's Embrace or something, but... Or Elephant Guide. I'm fine with Simian Grunts here. We need another 3-drop. I like the surprise blocks of this one. It's pretty good against the aggressive decks because of that. Tranquil Thicket would be fine too, but for now let's just take the Grunts. Okay, so now we can go into blue a little bit deeper, which is nice. So I think we'll take the Owl Familiar. So we've got a Madness Enabler, as well as a good target for Elephant Guide and Gaia's Embrace. Okay, so we can take Killer Whale, or we can take the Ramp spell. Ramp would be better. We could also take the Fixing, too, if we want to go into white for some reason. Armor of Thorns. It's not too shabby. I'm going to take Nature's Lore. Not necessarily going with what we're doing, but you can randomly search up dual lands with it. And it ramps. Definitely take an Aqua Amoeba here. It's pretty much right in line with what we're kind of trying to do. Plus Aqua Amoeba is a great target for Elephant Guide and Gaia's Embrace as well. It's a late Reckless charge. I don't like seeing that. Okay, so we could take the Madness spell, the second Aqua Amoeba, or we just take the Sky Shroud Forest. I guess we take the Forest. Let's get our Fixing going for us. Hopefully see another Aqua Amoeba at some point. Alright, there's a Krovikan Sorcerer, kind of as expected, going pretty late. Tribute to the Wild, fine sideboard card. And last pick, Dark Ritual. Okay, so we've got a Madness thing going. Madness plus some really nice auras. So yeah, I think we could definitely make this work. Time Twister. I think we just opened power. Let's see what kind of price tag we're looking at on that. There we go. Wait, that's a foil one. What have I got on a regular one? 20. There we go. That's selling at 20. Well, good enough for me. Gonna take Time Twister. Shuffles his or her hand and graveyard into his or her library, then draws 7 cards. Yeah, it's a pretty powerful effect. There's also an Arrogant Worm in here, which I wish we could get, as well as a Aether Mutation, which would be nice, but I think when you open power, you don't complain, so we'll take it. Ooh, Memory Jar. Wait a second. Isn't this card broken in some way, too? Exiles a card from his or her hand face down. Draw 7 cards. At the beginning of the end step, each player discards his or her hand, returns to his or her hand each card he or she exiled this way. So this would work insane with Madness as well. You sack it, exile all cards from your hand face down, draw 7, and at the beginning of the end step, discard the hand, and then return your exiled. So at the end of my turn, I could just discard, hopefully get a couple Madness spells. That's not bad. Is there anything else worth it in here? I mean, we got Counterspell, which is very good. Brindle Shoat, which is fine. Good blocker. Gaia's Embrace number 2, which is a pretty insane spell. Exile all cards. Not worth anything, though, right? I think it's banned in, like... I'm pretty sure it's banned in Legacy. I'm sure it's probably restricted in Vintage. Oh, crap. I'm actually going to take the Gaia's Embrace. That card I know is just insane, so I'd rather have that than the combo-ish stuff of Memory Jar. I just want something a little more explosive, like Gaia's Embrace. Alright, Yavimaya Elder's a great spell. There's also Repel, which is removal, which we're lacking currently. This card is very good. Yavimaya Elder is a very good spell. But I think I need the removal. Currently have 0 pieces of removal. I guess we have Desert Twister, but I want more. Repel's very good. So I want the Elder. Hopefully some miracle we can table it, but I got to take the repel. Okay. I mean, Brainstorm's good if you've got, you know, shuffle effects of some sort. Ophidian, typically good. Not that good in what we've got currently because we don't have a lot of removal to support it. I guess it's pretty awesome with the Guy's Embrace, but actually it's not as good as you want it to be because you don't get to deal the damage, the trample damage. So I think Guy's Embrace is better on like a Scroll Thief or something. Well, I guess the Dream Pod Druid makes sense, right? Got Elephant Guide, got a couple Guy's Embrace. That makes sense to me. Some pretty insane red card in here. Yeah, let's take the Druid. Makes sense. Tusker's fantastic. Very good spell. Grisly Fate. If I've got Threshold, and it's got Flashback, that's really good too. Little token maker. I'm a sucker for Tusker though. It's hard to deny that. But then again, this is very good. And it's got Flashback. I mean, this comes back late game and wins you stuff. Skywing Haven turns on more madness stuff, but it's just not really the pick here. Yeah, it's totally between Tusker and Grisly Fate. Grisly Fate's more rare. Tusker's better with like a reanimator thing, I think. I'm going to take the Fate. I haven't played it yet, but that just seems really good. Such a good late game way to win. Power Sink is in fact a counterspell, so I could play that. Sky Shroud Forest, Lonely Sandbar, Obsessive Search, Claws of Wirewood, good sideboard. Guess we'll take the Power Sink. It's uncommon. It's playable. It's not insane, but I think it's playable for sure. All right, Elephant Guide number 2, I think definitely seems like the choice. I mean, there's also Deep Analysis in here, which is good, but let's play the Aura deck if possible. I like that. There's some matchups where it's going to be terrible, but there's going to be some where it's pretty good. What's the Norwood Priestess do? Put a green creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. So it's like a Elvish Piper. We don't really have enough ways to abuse that. Most of our guys are cheap as it is. I think we're just going for Elephant Guide number 3. We're going to go real deep on the Aura plan. Alright, I think we take the Mutation here over the Familiar. Familiar would be good with just triple Elephant Guide is just insane. But hopefully we can pick up a couple more 1 and 2 drops a little bit later. I think we'll just play some sort of green beatdown deck, green-blue beatdown. We don't even have to really focus on madness at this point. Remember, we've got the Grisly Fate, which is like a creature as well. Yeah, let's take the Mutation. It's a good spell. Alright, Armor of Thorns. I guess that makes sense. Get more auras. Dreampod Druid into that is good. Same with the Owl Familiar. Even a 1-drop Root Wallet into it's not bad. We'll take it. Alright, Jungle Worm number 2. Not insanely impressed, but that's fine. Kenai Aven. Yeah, I think we'll take that over the Brainstorm. Try and get our creature count up. Here we go. It's a little Skywing Aven. The more flyers, the better now with triple Elephant Guide. I think that's just a good way to win. Thopter Squadron. I needed to read it more, but I don't think this card's actually that insane. I guess it's good for spreading out your threats. So you can put some auras on it. Take Lonely Sandbar for sure. Last pick, Tyrant's Choice. Jeez, I could have made an insane Tyrant's Choice burn deck. Alright, so pack 3. Currently have 25 cards, so we already have to make some cuts. Probably, oh, double power. Alright, this draft just solved all my problems. Nice. Yeah, well, we're taking Mox Emerald. Is it convenient that it's on color? Yes. What else is in here? Fast Bond. Is that worth something too? I mean, obviously I'm taking the... I guess not. But this card's actually weaker in limited than it... I mean, it's okay. It's just that effect's not that good in limited. But guess what? Mox Emerald in limited and in constructed, pretty good. Yeah, double power. All right, that I don't have permission to complain for a while. I admit. All right, we're gonna take the Dream Pod Druid definitely. We're just such a deck that's oriented in that direction. I want the Mana War. I think it's a great spell. Even Frantic Search in this deck is very good. But we got to take the Dream Pod Druid. I think at this point we're not really a... We're just not a Madness deck. We are a just an aura value deck. So let's take the Druid. All right, Root Walla is fine. Even if you're not focused on Madness, it's not like Basking Root Walla is ever a bad card. Actually, we might want the Plea for Power. This is basically you just get to draw 3 cards for 4, which is very insane. But actually, we might be keeping our mana busy enough where I don't need that. Like, we're not probably doing the sync. Maybe we're not doing the Jungle Worms. Yeah, I think we just take the Root Walla. I was just saying how many cheap creatures I need. I love this Plea for Power. It's a phenomenally strong card, but I think we're going to have our mana busy. We just really want to consistently be dropping a 1 or 2 drop creature and then just slam Elephant Guides all day into Gaia's Embrace. Yeah, let's go with Root Walla. Okay, so we've got a second Simian Grunts. We do have the Circular Logic, which I mean, we've got Madness Enablers in Aqua Amoeba and Skywing Haven and Sorcerer, but likely not playing the Sorcerer. I'd rather have Flyers. I don't think we're playing the Logic. I think we're so focused on a good distribution of creatures, auras, and some removal that we just really don't have space for counter spells. So let's go Grunts. Get another surprise blocker. Elvish Aberration is very good. Armor of Thorns #2 would be fine as well. Just really focus on those auras. It's also a combat trick in a pinch. Look at the ugly language on that. The controller of the permanent it becomes sacrifices it at the beginning of the next cleanup step. Yeah, that is not pretty wording. Smokestack. Aberration. I think this is actually a ticket. I could take it. Am I even playing Aberration? Am I even playing Armor of Thorns? Likely not. I guess Aberration's probably better than Jungle Worm, but I'm going to take the ticket. I don't think I'm playing any of those cards, to be honest. All right. Quad Elephant Guide. Yeah, that's just interesting enough where I want to do it. There's also a Frantic Search in here, which is good, but Elephant Guide it is. Quad Elephant Guide. That is insane. All right. Rescind. Very good spell. I think we'll take it. 5 Elephant Guides. Why not? I'm just crazy enough to run 5 Elephant Guides. Alright, Brindle Showed actually seems fine here. It's another 2-drop. That's what I was looking for anyway. Chimeric Idol is fine, but unfortunately it's not that good with the Aura plan, so I guess we'll take the Mantis. Which blocks well. Alright, Cloud Djinn is a finisher, but at this point I think we've got enough. Let's just take the Sandbar. A little less punishment for getting flooded. Yeah, let's do that. We're probably extremely close to some sort of monocolor deck. We're not going to play Scrivener, so let's hate the best card in here, which is Reckless Charge. For the Goblins deck, I'd rather them have Matron, the 3-mana 1/1 search effect, than Reckless Charge, which is like 6 extra damage out of nowhere. Alright, late Armor of Thorns is cool, but I don't think we're doing it. Quad Elephant, or more than quad, 5 Elephant Guide. That's pretty ridiculous. Provoke is good. Brilliant Halo. Alright, so we're playing the old double power nonsense. Let's see here. Well, Mox, you're in, and I mean, it's hard to argue against Time Twister, because if you're ever behind on cards in your hand, then it's wonderful to play. I think, right? It's essentially Wheel of Fortune. It's essentially Wheel of Fortune, except you get the graveyard back into your deck too. Alright, Rescind, Time Twister, Aven, Aqua Amoeba, Familiar. Gotta make sure we're playing all of our 2-drop creatures. Don't think we want that. I don't know if we've got space for Provoke as much as I want to play it. I mean, we're playing 5 Elephant Guides, so gotta somehow make that work. Grizzly Fate's fine in here, definitely. This is 27. We've got some stuff to cut, and we're a little bit short on creatures. I think we're going to end up being a 14 creature deck, and I'm talking 14 including Grizzly Fate, so I actually don't think we can make these Jungle Worms work. Maybe I don't main deck Desert Twister. Just a little bit too pricey to main deck. I don't know if we're going to be playing the Armor of Thorns. I think with 5 Elephant Guides we're probably okay on that front. Maybe we're not main decking Rescind. 5 Elephant Guides, that is just outrageous. Wish I had more Tramplers now. Grizzly Fate's a creature, Aether Mutation, Desert Twister. Okay, so we have to make 4 cuts. Yeah, let's cut the Desert Twister main deck. Eighth Mutation's better for us because it gives us a good spread of guys to put our Elephant Guides on. So we have 14 creatures, so I guess I shouldn't cut any creatures. So let's figure this out. I guess we'll cut the Rescind then. I'd prefer to not cut 5 Elephant Guides or 2 Guys Embrace. I guess maybe we cut Repel. Isn't technically Mox Emerald a land? So could I play 16 lands Mox? And Mox is an extra land that you can just play for free. I think that's actually true. And considering we top out at 5, I actually think that's a fine idea. So I'm going to play 16 land Mox because we just don't have much mana intensity in here. I love that we got double Dream Pod Druid though. That could make for a really good turn progression. I think this deck's very good for beatdown. Our removal sucks, but when you've got 5 Elephant Guides, you're usually on the offensive, I presume. I mean, Elephant Guide into Guy's Embrace is just out of control. So, substantially more green than blue. I think that was expected. So we've got our Sky Shroud Forest and Double Lonely Sandbar. So we already have 3 sources of blue. What do they say? 10 and 3. This is another source of green. I think we can at least go like this. So that way we have 7 blue sources and 11 green sources. That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. All right, well, double power. That was pretty good. I'm very excited and happy about that. That's gonna at least pay for a couple of these drafts, so that's very good. Okay, yeah, this deck's pretty good. Don't have we're like somewhere in between Madness and Green Beatdown Aura deck, so that works just fine, I think. Yeah, I'll see you round one. We'll see how this does.